in view or in plain sight or the way the media is, it's just always we're down here, we're not
Right, right,
shit,
right.
we're not shit, and the women is this glorious vessel that needs to be treasured and upheld. And then how dare you say anything to let this hoe know that hey, you need to come back down to reality and know that your bullshit is not gonna fly. 35, man. We working.
Yeah, we live.
Yes, sir.
Shit, that's damn near half. That's more than half a year. We put in work.
Yeah, man.
Counting from when we started last year. This about the same. This about the time we started last year, ain't it?
No, we started in November.
November.
Yeah, we started in November.
Okay. What?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We getting close.
3 months.
We getting close.
I was saying like a half year. But shit, that's what's up.
All right.
Episode 35 of the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast. We here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And your boy VZ.
Curious.
Yep.
Hey, I have no player reference today because 35 does not come off the top of the dome like that. So
KD.
Great one.
Yeah. Now here's my. Is he 35 with the Nets or is he 7? He's 7 in
7 with the Nets.
No, he's 7 in USA.
Yeah.
Is he 7 with the Nets too?
Oh, I'm not sure. I know he was 35 with the OKC.
Yeah, with OKC and with Golden State.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Good one though. I showed.
Other than that, I don't know any other 35s.
Gotta get busy.
And for next week, I don't know no 36s either. So we might be at the end of this run.
Yeah, I might be at the end.
We probably should have started earlier.
Yes,
sir. We was in
sir.
the 1, 2s, and 3s. But anyway, yeah. I got it in big red letters here. I have to remind y'all to like and subscribe. Like the videos on the YouTube videos and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We up to 18 subscribers now. We're trying to get more.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's kind of dope that the YouTube channel kind of grew faster than like most of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I said, YouTube is dope.
Yeah, we're providing the content. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the only way that you guys can know that we out here, we doing our thing, is that we're gonna keep providing the content. Like I said, we going strong, we're gonna keep it going.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate folks, checking us out.
Yes, sir. So again, like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and I guess click that bell little symbol to let you know whenever we post a video, boom, you be the first to know about it. And you can just go ahead and peep the shenanigans.
Yeah, unbiased opinions, real news, real shit, real topics. You know what I'm saying? And we finna make you laugh at the same time. Let's go.
Sir, man. Let's get right into it. But look, we're going to start on a more somber note because I want to get this out the way. Not because I want to rush through it, but because, I don't want to be in a laughing mood and then get to talking about this topic and, bring it down.
Yes, sir.
So, by this time, people heard about the 7.2 magnitude earthquake that hit Haiti last week. Actually, it was last Friday when we was recording. Actually, it was last Friday. And, right now the death toll is over 2,000, 13,000 plus injured. So we want to, give prayers to Haiti.
Absolutely.
And everything. Most definitely give our prayers to Haiti. Because the rest of the world, like especially the European world, it seemed like they got it out for Haiti.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I think they had like some kind of major disaster that happened a while ago. No, a while ago.
Earthquake.
It was really, really crazy. And then, like I said, Wycliffe started the Ely thing.
Yeah.
Then they had corruption. Then it's like, okay,
that was the real big earthquake.
Yeah.
That was when it killed like 30,000 people.
And then it's like now this, like,
Yeah.
man, they just can't catch a break. So you know,
it's like
prayers to those people.
Earthquakes in that region. Why they only hitting Haiti?
Hey.
Like, where is Haiti at? Like, you never hear about the Dominican Republic getting an earthquake, and that's just on the other side of the island. Like, that's the same island, Haiti and the DR.
Mm.
And then Cuba is
right
like
up
just
there.
right northwest of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that we was talking about conspiracy theories last week.
HAARP.
You mentioned HAARP, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go on Twitter and Instagram.
Makes
You'll
you
see
wonder.
a lot of that talk right now.
Makes you wonder.
But you know, we always got to have Haiti in our minds and our hearts. You know, I fuck with my Haitian brothers and sisters, man.
Yeah.
They were some of the coolest people I met when we was down in Cookman.
Mm-hmm. So you know, it's just crazy. You know, so much bad stuff keeps happening to that community.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then the cool, a good thing is, you know, Naomi Osaka, she pledged her winnings from her tennis tournament. She said she's gonna pledge all her winnings to Haiti earthquake relief. So that's dope.
Yeah,
She has. Go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say that just the fact that she continues to show that she's an upstanding young lady. You know what I mean? And the fact that the media, I was gonna put a color on the media, but let me stop. Just continues to, you know, overanalyze and try to dissect and find some kind of holes in her armor. And it's like, that's not what she needs at this particular time. Like, man, she's just a competitor, a great competitor, and she's noble.
Fact.
So it's like, what are you doing trying to overanalyze and tear her down? And you know, I'm just not really understanding the angle. Like, that shit is not news what they're doing.
This is the person that really cares about people, but especially where she comes from.
Right.
You know, they put her under a microscope because you know she's Japanese and Haitian.
Right.
So they put her under a microscope. You know, the black people think she too Japanese. The Japanese people, they probably don't even look at her as Japanese, but they don't mind her swinging that tennis racket for them.
Not at all.
In the Olympics. So you know what I'm saying. But she, for as long as I've known about her, is very in tune with both sides of who she is.
Oh yeah.
You know, and anytime something comes out about Haiti, you hear about Naomi Osaka and what she's doing.
Being a stand-up person.
Yeah. So shout out to her. Moving on.
Yes, sir.
The Taliban.
God damn. Yeah, we gotta do some other.
We need a bomb, nigga. We need a bomb.
It's crazy. So let me tell you, this is the bullshit. The bullshit is you have servicemen and women who went over there and done multiple tours over there, right? And all that of all those years, but that shit is just to be like, you know, taking over. Now, number one, they never had any type of exit plan, but for people who served over there, got PTSD, to see what's happening recently is a big slap in the face. Big slap in the face. So,
and it's crazy how quickly that shit happened.
Yes,
it was. It kind of, the timeline kind of went like this: President Biden is removing troops from, I don't know if it was Afghanistan, but it was in that region. To President Biden is sending troops back to Afghanistan. To the Taliban taking over the Afghanistan government, and the president has retreated or fled the country and shit.
Just like that.
Like, it was quick, like a couple of days quick. And I'm like, shit.
I don't know. Sometimes you be like, okay, what's the Taliban's end game? Do y'all just want to be over there with rifles and guns? Just like y'all gonna do what the fuck we say? Like what's the end game of what you're doing? Do you want to control the oil? Do you want to negotiate with the U.S. to figure out like how y'all can get bread from the U.S.? Like, what's the end game?
I don't really know, and they end game really don't concern me because you know the United States government created them.
At the end of the day,
and you know the Taliban should be the United States government's problem because these are people that you gave them the weapons, Reagan, and to start this whole shit. It probably wasn't the Taliban back then, but to start this whole shit off, Reagan gave them the weapons. Reagan gave a bunch of motherfuckers weapons.
Who they
Contra,
yeah,
the people over in the Middle East,
yeah,
people affiliated with Osama bin Laden,
yep. Who they felt they could use to America's benefit.
Governments and in control, and then they lost control and they turn into these
enemies,
extremist sects.
There we go.
And now it's like Taliban is the big boogeyman of the Middle East.
Absolutely. And it's crazy. It's documented. It's all documented. Like this isn't fact. This isn't opinion. So I man, shout out to those servicemen and servicewomen who feel like their sacrifice was in vain. Yeah. Because that's some bullshit. I have an uncle who served over there and he was like, damn. So, it's just some people are really kind of hit hard by, what's going on over there. So,
right. And then bringing that shit back to Biden. Now, it's kind of like people are seeing what a lot of people have been saying about. Right now, I seen an article where they was like, he's no longer getting credit for not being Trump. Like now you got to be a president, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like just not being Trump ain't good enough. Given doing whatever for COVID, it ain't enough. Because that's you shots and giving away money. All right, what are you doing about everything else?
Yeah, tough job. Tough job.
And honestly, I don't know if he has the mental capacity to do the job. And I really don't know what the hell Kamala Harris is doing.
Besides saying some goofy ass quote to make herself look more unqualified. Ooh, we fell for that shit, didn't we? Ooh, shit.
We who?
Oh, well.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I told y'all, a lot of people told y'all niggas. Nah, we want to vote Democrat down the board.
Well,
knock yourself out.
No, you ain't got no choice, but it's just bad, man.
Anybody but Trump, right?
And I mean that's what we did.
Dog, did you see that shit? I guess he tweeted something that was like, "Do y'all motherfuckers miss me now? No. Or do y'all miss me yet?"
Who? Trump?
Because of what happened? Because of the fallout from the Afghanistan shit.
No, let me tell you. Now, let me ask you something. It would have happened if he was still in office. It would have happened if he was still in office.
I think it would have.
But it definitely happened.
I think he would have handled it differently. Not saying that it would have been better. It would have probably been worse, but he would have handled it differently.
His press conference would be like, man, what the fuck? Like, dog, that means he's a straight WTF statement.
That motherfucker probably would have pushed the red button.
Yeah, possibly exterminating all kind of families and little kids because, he don't know what the fuck to do.
But the shit was funny as hell because he's like they see it. It's like President Biden is doing a bad job. But nigga, you wasn't doing a good job either.
Oh, 0%.
You was doing a horrible job.
Terrible.
But this is just my point in can we stop voting in these old ass geriatric white men to lead this country? Y'all are the old ways. If we really want to talk about getting to the new ways, You can't get into the new ways with the same kind of old ass leadership.
Oh man,
Y'all
you right.
keep voting in these old ass white Mitch McConnell, Biden, Trump, DeSantis.
Get him out of there.
DeSantis ain't even that old, but fuck him.
He dumb.
The nigga in Georgia, he ain't even that old, but he's dumb. Fuck him.
Dumber than a bitch.
Like all these motherfuckers. The Cuban nigga in
Who?
you know who?
Marco Rubio.
Him, that motherfucker. I keep voting in motherfuckers like these, dog, and it's clear as day that they have no
idea.
Not even idea. They have no plans to move in the country forward, being in any progressive manner. Forget about what you think about, when you think about progressive, it's like liberal ideals, like how minorities are treated and how LGBT that community is treated, and
right.
how not oppressed, but let's just say second class citizens are treated.
Still,
other ideals as far as upgrading how things are done, moving in a direction that is more future based.
And you're right. So it's like, what does that look like, and what does a politician who's actually about that look like?
If I was to compare it to anything, these niggas are still running the government like it's a rotary phone. But we need motherfuckers that's gonna run the government like it's a Samsung S20 Plus.
Just like that. And my dog said a rotary phone.
Like these niggas is old and outdated, nigga. You ever been in like, where do you see them phones at?
Shit,
old people houses.
Hey.
Old people houses for decoration. Unless you find one senile ass old white woman that got it there and she actually uses the shit because she thinks she what's the white girl name? The white lady that played Cleopatra.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, she thinks she Elizabeth Taylor or whatever, sitting in there smoking that long ass cigarette with her legs crossed, talking on that old ass rotary.
Hey, for real though. but it, like you said, outdated, man. I mean, term limits on Congress, move motherfuckers up out of there. It's that simple, man. And then, like you said, politics, it simply means politics right now. It just simply means, because it seems like anybody who's in some type of, position of power, they're not thinking about the people. But you know what, though? VZ, my thing is also the backlash of some of these groups and the rhetoric that they have that's, stopping anything from moving forward. Like, it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You have to worry about, those white nationalists, them anti-vaxxers going crazy, grandstanding, violent. Like, boy, like, if you had a good idea, motherfuckers is going to come cancel that shit.
Probably. Probably. But yeah, you're right. Motherfucking right.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Get these old ass motherfuckers out of here.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall!
Let's move on.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not sure if you've seen this.
What's that? And also, I did see Malice at the Palace last weekend, but
hell yeah.
Just a little,
We can go back to that a little bit later.
Yes, sir.
Keep that on mind. All right, yeah. So what happened in Miami Beach with the three brothers that got beat up by the police? So basically, what happened is it was one dude that was already being arrested, and two other black dudes didn't know they didn't know him, but they see what's happening, so they decided to record it. Cops jump on them, beat them up, right? So one of the guys comes out and speaks about it. I think his last name is Vaughn. I can't remember his first name. He's talking about how after they beat his ass, they's bragging about how good they beat him, during the arrest. one of the officers snatched his Gatorade, drank it, threw it back at him, talking about some, you look thirsty. I just wanted to bring that up to say, fuck the police.
Again.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall!
Man,
And now let me clarify. Let me clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Because, listen, people always say, well, what if you need the police or blah, blah, blah? If I have a situation where I need the police, I expect them to come and do their job because that's their job. I can say fuck McDonald's, but if I want a milkshake from McDonald's and I go up there, I expect them to make my milkshake.
Still.
Right?
Fuck McDonald's on Norwood.
I knew you was going to say that. That's why I said it. Only reason I said it. But yeah, it's a job. I'm not saying fuck all police officers.
Right.
I'm saying fuck the organization, the police. And since police are state organizations and they vary from different state to state and city to city, I lump them all into one, police.
Right.
Right? So if you work for the police, I'm not necessarily saying fuck you as a person, but fuck your job.
Fuck your actions.
It's like you could say, man, nigga, fuck Apple. But I ain't saying fuck the motherfucker that work at the Apple store. He probably do a good job at his job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What business do I have to say that, fuck him just because he worked there? I've nothing against him. Now, if he do something to me, then yeah, fuck you. And that's just like with any police officer that does something to you, like these bitch-ass police officers in Miami Beach did to these 3 young men.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Yep.
But then it's fuck the police because the organization does nothing to stop this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the cities they work for do nothing to stop this shit. These bad apples, as y'all want to call them, don't get held accountable for nothing.
Yep.
You can turn that shit over to internal affairs. They not going to do shit about it. Nigga, if this is my house, if I break that TV and then I come in and say, who broke the TV? Now I got to do an investigation on myself to find out who broke the TV. I did that shit. But guess what? I can cover that shit up because it's my fucking TV. Right? I blame that shit on the baby.
Hey, great ass example. Just saying, man. But man, it's thing, and like you said, it's fuck those dudes and their actions. And it's like when you have an organization, it seems like they justify those actions. So it's gotta be fuck the whole thing.
Right.
Fuck the whole thing. And
right.
There are guys that do their job.
And,
I'm not speaking to them.
And we can say fuck them while still dealing with them.
Yeah.
Because that's our way of holding them accountable. Hey, y'all organization is shitty.
Mm-hmm.
There are some good things you do. There are some good people that work for you that try to represent themselves how it should be represented. But then as an organization, y'all mishandle a lot of shit. So fuck y'all.
Still.
Now, if that don't clear it up for you, I don't know what will.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's right.
Ah, damn. I was going to hit that shit again.
What you got?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Study finds that white people are the country's biggest healthcare spenders.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I like that statistic. But there was a statistic that I saw earlier that said black people don't trust law enforcement. It's like that was a definite surprise, motherfucker. Like,
surprise, motherfucker.
Like, what you think? Like, like you had to go ask.
But yeah, with the healthcare thing though, this is my because they be the first ones that talk about they don't want to give this and give that, and
right?
Not the whole "not my taxes" crowd.
Right.
Don't bring up free education to a "not my taxes" motherfucker.
Telling you,
he'll go off. And
that's that liberal shit, socialist shit.
Yeah, and won't have a single answer to. It would cost less to give the country free education than it does to jail all the motherfuckers that's in jail right now, it costs less to give them an education.
That's been said
But
several
then
times.
and they just sit there and say, "But my taxes." You know, most of your taxes go to the Department of Defense budget.
Anyway,
Like that's like 2/3 the U.S. budget, but your taxes. And now, turns out, y'all are what 45% of the country, but y'all spend 72% of the money that's allocated for healthcare. Yeah, not your taxes. I guess that's they taxes at work, right? Gotta be.
it's crazy.
That's hot as fuck in here, man. Man, let's move on. So, you know the R. Kelly trial is going on. And they done brought up his marriage to Aaliyah in the trial.
Man, just crazy. I mean, shoot,
You going to jail now? You going to jail now? You going to jail?
For a long ass time.
but it's nuts though, man. It's nuts when you. It's good that they bring it up because it's an example of his history of the bullshit. But you know, people don't really think. Like I said, everybody's responsible. Hey, she was 15. That nigga married that girl when she was 15. And shame on her parents. But you know, that's not what we here for. But just hey, show that history. Like
You
I
can
said,
say shame on her parents. I don't think they knew. But
No.
you can still you can't.
no.
I'm not saying don't say shame on her parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can say shame on her parents. I still don't think they knew during. I don't like the way they handled it when they found out.
Maybe not, but you know, I just think about my own child in this instance, and somebody would say, "Hey, I'm gonna take your child for a weekend." What?
Hey, I'm 27 years old and I married your 15-year-old daughter.
What you gonna you want
He
a you want $1
did
million?
what?
You want 3-4 million just to shut up? Nigga, I'd be like, I will slap you and throw your money in your face. There's no way in hell.
Slap.
Yeah, dog. Cause that's more disrespectful than a punch. I'm gonna slap you like out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
that's crazy.
it shouldn't have been no 12 play. I mean, it shouldn't have been no TP2. It shouldn't have been no Chocolate Factory. I found 27-year-old married your 15-year-old daughter, and then more shit came out that the marriage was because he found out Aaliyah had gotten pregnant, and he married her so she couldn't testify against his ass.
Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that as well.
This is a nasty motherfucker, man. Nasty.
I mean,
Nasty.
to be honest, like, hey,
like I can't step in the name of love. I feel a way when I hear his music now. Like it don't put me in no mood. It reminds me of how sick this nigga is. Cause now I'm thinking like, who is you singing these songs to, sir?
yeah, he deserves everything that he's getting. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry to say it, but he deserves everything he's getting. He deserves it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you use your position, you use your talent to manipulate and basically take people's daughters. You know what I'm saying? But you know, neither here nor there. But he deserves all that he finna get.
Hell yeah. And then one of his victims testified on the stand. You know, and she spilled it all about it was like a 6-month relationship when she was 16. So and she's talking about how, you know, he would force her into sex acts, uh, hit on her if she, you know, you know the you know how it goes. You heard the stories, similar stories,
Right.
from if not R. Kelly, from other women in those type of situations, you know, abusive relationships and shit like that. Nigga putting their hands on her, forcing her to do shit, you know,
Right.
forcing her to be submissive. Like, you have to be what kind of sick individual? Just like it has to be all about control.
It's it. That's
You
it.
can't do. I mean,
You feel that somebody that your age you cannot
yeah, that's what I was
manipulate and
gonna say.
do.
You can't manipulate somebody your age. But then I stopped short because there are some women who are of age and they weak minded too. But
Yeah, for the sake
you
of
know.
money, for the sake of fame, for the sake of being treated a way that you don't think that you deserve, or being able to maybe take cross the country trips or
Yeah.
stay in fancy hotels, like you're willing to endure basically humiliating abuse,
Right.
to be in the company of a singer. Fuck out of here! Like, are you dumb? Nah, I swear to God, like
I
I
hope
said,
that motherfucker go away for a long time. And I'm not finna sit on here and say, oh, but he made good. No, fuck his music, dog. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck what he did that was good. I don't listen to no R. Kelly music. I don't have a single album. I deleted all his shit. Yeah, I paid for it when I bought it, but I don't have it now. It's gone. I'm not looking for it. I don't stream his shit. Like, fuck him. He's a nasty motherfucker. I don't condone it, and I'm not. I just want you to go away.
right?
Just go the fuck away.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
go the fuck away.
that's
His music should be banned.
well, hey,
Like,
step
it should
further.
be banned. If you want to listen to the nigga shit in the comfort of your own home, you got a CD or some shit, or you got his music stored on your computer, that's fine. But his music should be banned on everything else.
Yeah, I mean, he did it to
I believe
himself.
I could fly, all that goddamn shit.
Come on, he did it to himself.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yep.
All right, so we still on entertainers, but all right. I know you're familiar with what's going on with Dr. Dre's daughter.
Yeah.
All right. So first, give me your opinion on how you feel about that situation.
For the most part, just you have an individual who maybe has a strained relationship, with her dad, but it's like, hey, you're still your responsibility to go out there and get your own shit. Still, So if you think you're just gonna sit and just try to make, I guess, money off there, I mean, as a father, I still feel like I need to provide for my child. But you grown as hell.
Shorty's 38.
Yeah, she's old as shit. So to sit there and be like, hey, I got my hand out, Daddy, I know you're a billionaire. Can you just basically provide a life for me?
This is why.
That's not it.
This why when these shits always come out, you got to go further than the headline.
Right.
You got to go further than the headline because the headline draws you in, gets you all emotional. What? Dr. Dre's daughter is broke. His daughter, Dr. Dre's daughter,
Right.
is broke.
Billionaire Dr. Dre.
And then you read this 38-year-old daughter with folks. Whoa, wait a minute, wait. 4 kids.
The fuck?
So 38. All right. And then she talking all this shit about he's supposed to pay for her college and all this shit. Like, hold up, you 38. You ain't been to school already?
Come on.
I mean, you thinking about going to school now?
What you been
Like,
doing?
what's that situation, dog? I'm of the mindset that parents shouldn't, like, when kids turn 18, we got to get out of the mindset of we got to get out of the mindset of when you're 18 you out.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
That bullshit.
We got to get out that mindset. But you still supposed to be rearing your child in a direction that they are able to fend for themselves once they reach peak adulthood.
Yep,
And that's 25, 26, 27.
That's right.
If you got 4 kids, and then she's like, he stopped giving me money 2 years ago or a year ago, whatever the fuck. So you was getting money from him all the way up till you was 37. Yeah. He did his job.
That's it.
You didn't do yours. You are failing as a fucking adult. You are failing. If you've been getting money for 37 years, what the? You got a billionaire daddy.
Speak on it.
You basically a trust fund baby. You get a certain age, you get a certain amount of money. You go off and you do what you do with that money. Now, smart motherfucker gonna flip that shit.
Flip it.
And make a name for herself. Other motherfuckers are gonna learn the family business. Hey, my dad's a producer.
Why don't I produce?
Why don't I produce?
Or
work in his production house as an A&R or some shit. You be around music all this time.
You should be able to do something.
You should be able to do something.
Get your ass out the house. So silly, stupid ass. Ain't needing a couple of these.
My daddy stopped giving me money when I was 37.
So
nigga, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck if he was a trillionaire.
Shannon Sharp tried to speak on it, and he got a lot of backlash. Saying
I bet he did.
Basically, taking the same perspective that we're taking. And it's like, people don't understand. I understand the protection of womanhood, but this isn't about the protection of womanhood.
Yeah.
It's about somebody being a grown-ass bum.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
38 with 4 kids. So what are you teaching your kids?
Yeah.
To rely on granddaddy?
If you ain't got epilepsy, you ain't, you having seizures when you go to job after you clock in, then you can work. You don't get a handout.
Dog, I just had to talk with my son yesterday because we was driving down, I was driving in the football practice. We was driving down Monument, and there was a lady in like the little median, like right there at Monument and
295.
295.
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight ahead, get ready, waiting for the damn light to turn green. I had no problems giving people money, but today or yesterday, it wasn't on my mind. My son was like, "Dad, I feel like we should give her some." I asked him, "Did he have $1?" He said no. Then he started looking in my change tray. I said, "Don't look at my money. I have no plans on giving her a thing." And then the next thing I said to him, I said, "Son, whatever you do, the last thing you do is stand on somebody's corner begging for somebody money." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The very last thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
That means, and I broke it down to him like as far as a willingness to work.
That's it.
Some people don't want to, like, all right, Dr. Dre's a billionaire. He's your dad. He stopped giving you money. Okay, go get a job. What do you know how to do? You Dr. Dre's daughter. You have to know how to do something.
Yeah.
What do you know how to do?
So
now, is that a failure on Dr. Dre's part? Did he maybe coddle her for too long?
Could be, but we don't know.
We don't know. But if you 38 and your sole reliance for getting money is one person,
your parental figure.
What if your dad goes broke? What if he loses everything?
Then what? Like, it's stupid shit like that. Like it's
I told him, I was like, dog. I mean, you can always last resort come to me and mom, but you need to be willing to work.
Oh yeah,
any job. You work that job, and if that job sucks,
get another job.
You get a better one. Now that's a conversation for the minimum wage people that we're not gonna have on this episode.
Right.
But that's that conversation.
That's it.
Oh, the job don't pay no money. Get another one.
That's it.
Get the skills. If it requires certain skills, get those skills. Get another one.
That's it. That's life.
Like, it's about. Let's think about it like this. All right, because it costs money for some of these skills. It costs money to get them.
Right.
So yeah, all right. I'm working this bullshit ass job. It don't pay me that much. All right, you're gonna have to budget then. Right. It already don't pay you that much. But if you want to get further in life,
right,
you're gonna have to stop and say, all right, maybe I don't need to go out every weekend.
Maybe I don't. Yeah. Invest in myself.
Maybe I don't need them J's. Instead of getting them $200 shoes, I can take this $200 class. Nigga, do you know Pluralsight costs? And this is not a motherfucking plug. It just popped into my head. The shit costs like $29.95 a month, but it's at your own pace. You can get a certification in a month. That's $29 for a certification. A+ CCNA security. Anything.
Let's get it.
Learn how to code. You really don't need to go to school for this shit. The reason you go to school is for the resources. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm a computer science major. Well, graduate. I hold a bachelor's. What we got was access to the labs, classroom teaching to guide you. With these apps and sites like that, it's all learn at your own pace. Learn at your own pace. If you want a lab, you can rent out a lab. It's all virtual. But, you know, it's all on you. You're paying for it either way. But wouldn't that seem like the way to go if you 30-some years old and hate your job?
Yeah, she just sounds sorry.
She do.
Yeah.
And her, it ain't even I hate my job. It's I'm 30-some years old and I'm dead broke, begging motherfuckers for money. She had a GoFundMe page.
I'm for real. I'm about to start me a GoFundMe
My daddy
page.
won't give me no money, so I'm going to ask random people that I don't know. GoFundMe is like is online panhandling.
It is.
It's online panhandling.
You better have a good cause, because once they find out that you bullshit, nigga,
Right.
They finna torture your ass.
Right.
Shoot, I'm just gonna say I just need me some money. Just pay my mortgage off. Fuck it. What's wrong with you? Nothing.
The only GoFundMes that make sense to me are if somebody dies and they didn't have life insurance.
Oh yeah. That's the only one
that
makes sense.
Because it's like, I gotta bury this person.
Yeah, ain't shoot. Funeral homes is not cheap.
Right. So I gotta get the money somehow.
Yeah. So hey, Dr. Dre Daughter suck. I'm sorry. Sorry to it.
Get a job, baby girl.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's liven it up a little bit.
Let's go.
Charlamagne said Eminem will get washed in any verses. Do we agree?
First off, dog, Charlamagne is all about shock value. That was a terrible thing to say. And I am not the biggest Eminem fan, but early Eminem, those first 3 albums, you know, if he played the hits off the first, like the Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady, Eminem Show, Curtain Call, if he plays or whatever song out for those 4, he can go up against anybody. But talking about, he said some bullshit like he can't go up against 6ix9ine.
Yeah, that's
motherfucker got a song called Gooba. Like
that's where he lost me.
Like
but
this disrespectful.
I had this conversation with somebody else. Eminem doesn't beat a lot of the bigger name rappers in a verses.
But you want now you tell me your why and I'll tell you my why.
On his tier?
No, not even on tier, but just why would he not beat him?
Because he's more pop.
You can say he's more pop, but
right,
also
think about it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it like this. If we looking at it now, all right, if you're looking at it from the fans that he's going to generate to the verses, then yeah, he'll win because he went diamond.
Yeah, he went diamond.
So he wins in that. But again, if we're going song by song, a battle of your discographies, those, and I'm not talking about his features. I'm talking about his hit songs. My Name Is, Real Slim Shady.
Yeah,
all them shits. They don't really stand up to the hip hop songs that, like, say, if Eminem and Jay-Z were to battle?
Yep.
Who wins that?
Of course, Jay-Z.
Hands down.
Jay-Z.
And Eminem sold way more records, had way more number ones. Singles, not albums.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but this is the thing. And I get what you're saying. Predominantly, still, it doesn't matter. Just he has the respect of the black community because he did his homework to get known in the black community. But the majority of people who bought Eminem's albums are white.
Yeah.
If you play that music live versus in New York or something from Hard Knock Life Volume 2, Volume 3, it sounds corny as shit. You cannot go up against A Million Questions, some of the hardest like primo beats with Cleaning Out My Closet. You gonna be like, the fuck out of here. So, I mean, man, it's totally different now in that regards.
That's why
he got to keep that shit to himself.
That's why I didn't go as far as to say Charlamagne's statement was so ridiculous. Now,
it was disrespectful.
6ix9ine, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
To even say 6ix9ine beats him. 6ix9ine's music is trash.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
100,000%.
I take Eminem over that.
Yeah.
Snitch motherfucker any day.
Yeah.
But if you look at Eminem and Drake, easy.
Yeah.
Eminem, J. Cole, easy. Eminem, Kendrick, easy. Eminem, Big Crit. That's soulful, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm still. Well, I go Crit because I'm biased.
I'm biased, but I mean, just listen to the songs.
Yeah, I mean, it resonates
Crit
more with us because
production wise.
Yeah, and it's just more relatable. Now, is Eminem nice? Is he that dude? Is his catalog anything to just be like you think it's terrible? Of course not, but he knows, like you said, more. It's more pop.
It's the reason that he never really dissed
a real rapper.
You gotta look at it like this.
Benzino was the first joint like he ever said something to.
Jadakiss versus Cameron. Not Jadakiss. The Lox versus Dipset. Right. And we had that conversation. You saw how it all played out. You knew my stance on it, but then you see how the world viewed it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Dipset catalog far outshines the Lox's catalog. Even though the Lox has
that's subjective. But
the catalog, not the songs. I'm saying the catalog.
Oh, they got 2 albums.
Who?
They got 2 albums and mixtapes. You mean if you talking about Dipset?
You talking about the Lox or
no? You talking about Dipset? Dipset has Deep Maggie 1, 2, and they have mixtapes.
And they have Cam's catalog. They got Jewel's catalog. They got Jim Jones's catalog.
Okay,
and I'm just saying strictly by numbers, it outshines. I'm not saying the songs are better, Ron. I'm saying the catalog outshines the Lox's.
So you mean they have more albums?
I'm saying the catalog outshines the Lox's catalog. So you mean as far as it outperformed it.
All right. So
it outperformed it. I'm not saying the songs are better. I'm not saying I'm not even on that level. I'm just saying the catalog itself.
Okay.
This is the comparison I'm making. Eminem's catalog outshines anybody he goes up against. The nigga went diamond.
Yeah.
Hi, My Name Is was number 1 for I don't know how long.
Right.
But Hi, My Name Is, I can't tell you a B-list rapper that song would be. It's dope for what it was. Then the sample they use, I love that fucking song.
Right.
But it's still a bunch of unrelatable shit that sounds funny because it, like niggas when Eminem came out, they thought he was a gimmick rapper.
And then you find out
that he could fucking spit.
He can rap.
Yeah. It wasn't How My Name Is that blew him up. It was fucking Guilty Conscience.
Guilty Conscience was definitely big. It was big.
It wasn't How My Name Is that blew him up. It was Guilty Conscience.
How My Name Is built.
How My Name Is
on TRL
was pop. Yeah, I'm talking about in the black community.
Guilty Conscience was on
We
Rap
thought
City.
this nigga was a corny motherfucking one-hit wonder, funny motherfucker, Weird Al Yankovic type nigga.
Until you find out he on Sound Bombing. And you find out his resume was thorough with The Outsiders.
Well, nobody even.
But that's just some old rap shit.
Yeah, you had to dig. If you wasn't digging that goddamn deep,
yeah.
You found out you found out he was legit with Guilty Conscience, and then The Chronic.
Yeah.
When he came out with motherfucking him and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
The one of the illest verses ever spit.
Well, I mean, man, Eminem, I feel like, to me, my view of him as an artist has been very distorted by his last few features, because I was like, what the fuck? This shit is terrible. I think I
was gonna get into that.
And it's like he did a song with Royce on Caterpillar. That was like one of the last verses that I actually liked from him.
Mm-hmm.
Murder by Numbers. I couldn't fathom like even listening to that because it just seemed like real weird. And like I said, all his last few albums, but it just seemed like he's just trying too hard.
Eminem right now is basically just rapping and not really giving a fuck about the reception.
So now I saw this discussion on another joint where he was talking about lyrical miracle rappers. Mm-hmm. I would put Eminem in that category. Like you're just rhyming just to rhyme. You're not rhyming to make sense. You're not rhyming to be relatable. You just rhyming to rhyme. And to me, it's gotten worse.
Yeah,
it's gotten worse. So you know what I'm saying. So
what's the one song he got with was that Travis Scott?
I don't know.
I should ask my daughter.
All I know is I didn't like that his verse on the EPMD 2.
No, I didn't.
I didn't like his verse on Bang with Conway the Machine. I ain't like.
It's like he comes out. He's not trying to make the song. He's just trying to over every fucking beat, and it's like, all right, nigga, slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
We know you can do that shit. We know you can do it. Doing it on every fucking song is overkill, buddy.
Yeah, and you're trying to switch the beat up. It's like what you're doing is not impressive to somebody who loves rap. Like, we know that you are technically one of the best rappers to ever rap. We get that, but to try to display that on every song?
Right.
Nah, dog.
Yeah. But, okay, yeah, so for the most part, as far as verses goes, where do you stand on him getting washed by it in any verses? Who does he beat?
Who does he beat? I would say that he beats like you said, when you say certain tier, I don't think he beats a Nas. He definitely doesn't beat a Nas. Doesn't beat no Jay-Z, but I think he beats like maybe a lower tier rapper.
Does he beat Jadakiss?
And I'll be biased, but I would say he beat Jadakiss. I would.
Okay.
And I love Locks and all that, but if you're saying catalog, if you're saying songs that outperform and you put them up side by side, you would have to go Eminem.
Yeah, and Eminem will rap his verses.
Yeah. he would rap his verses. But the thing is still, this the thing though. We dictate what's cool.
Right.
We dictate what's cool. So Jadakiss is cool. Niggas wanted to be like Jadakiss.
Does he beat Jadakiss? Because Jadakiss.
Now you said catalog. So if you saying catalog, I gotta go VZ. I gotta go.
You gotta go with VZ, nigga. You said it right.
Yeah, I got to. If you saying catalog, you saying
no, you said VZ.
Yeah, I got to.
I was saying like you said VZ, like my catalog.
Yeah, I go with my dog. Fuck that shit. All them niggas.
Nah, The reason why I said Jadakiss is because we've seen Jadakiss go up against Fab. Eminem probably don't. He probably would stand toe to toe with Fab, but just who's behind Fab, type of music he makes. Fab got the ladies behind him, and Eminem has a bunch of "I Hate My Mom" and "My
White Nerds"
wife records. Eminem best shot in any verses is to go into his feature bag, which is like it don't make sense to do it because you have a shitload of number one records that you can pull from, but the number one records that you can pull from are poppy motherfucking songs that only white people love.
Yeah.
I can't say that only white people love because I do like How My Name Is. And I do like
right.
The Real Slim Shady.
You're right. And
but
there's some
they
songs.
are some poppy songs. Somebody said Eminem's best verses would be against a pop star. Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, somebody else. Some of the people that he used to diss.
Well, I mean...
because that was his competition, TRL.
Because...
he's a TRL artist.
I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. Even though it's not right.
But that's the category he falls in.
Because
as a white rapper who took...
He took them to task. He took them.
You are definitely Elvis.
And you know what I would like if he embraced it and just recognized it for what it was, because like I said, we dictate what's cool.
He's embraced it.
Yeah,
he knows.
He said it. He said it before, but it's like we dictate what's cool. So I mean, Eminem is still cool to us, our age group.
Yeah,
he's not cool to none of the younger kids.
No, not at all.
But as far as
because they didn't, they hearing Eminem. Eminem. We heard. So what do you say to somebody you hate or anyone trying to bring trouble your way? Want to resolve things in a bloodier way? Just study a tape of NWA. We heard that Eminem. We grew up to that nigga.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about that motherfucker. They hear monster. He fucked that song up with his rapping, with the way he rapped. Just threw a whole perfect hook away to come in there and go, like, fucking stop. Make the song.
Like, okay.
Eminem, you make songs. This nigga got a song with Rihanna.
Well, love the way you lie.
Nigga,
it's pop shit.
But it's a good song.
It's good.
Make the song. Stop trying to out rap every fucking beat you get on. Because it like you out rapping the song. There's no concept to your fucking songs anymore. It's just rap.
Yeah, so, but Charlamagne just disrespectful. Like I said, to bring it back, Charlamagne just full of shit.
I give you that.
He's full of shit.
I give you that. But look, behind everything, every full of shit, there's a little bit of truth to that shit.
Yeah, to an extent. And even though I say dogs full of shit, if they were to place the FTSD podcast on the Black Effect Network, that would be good too. But
hell yeah.
We're still saying that nigga full of shit.
Moving on, man.
Yes, sir.
Nigga. I remember last week when you said if Cassidy comes back with a 3-verse diss against Tory Lanez.
Dog.
He did it. Plagiarism, 7 minutes.
Dog.
Of bar.
So all right, so look, I turned it on. Dog, let me say, hold on.
Barred him up for 7 minutes.
Hey,
because he said, yeah, I'll take your beat. And what?
Dog, this nigga here, dog, this nigga got the claws out. Like, dog, what is wrong with this sorry ass nigga, man? Dog, that nigga get booed.
See, listen.
Yeah.
Jokes aside, plagiarism was way better than fucking perjury. Way better. This is what I expected from cannabis as far as a diss track. But it's too much.
You talking about Cassidy? You said cannabis.
I said cannabis, my bad.
Cassidy.
Yeah. This is what I expected from Cassidy on the first one. But this is too much, too late, but too little of a response. Tory gave you 4 fucking bars and kept it moving. Nigga, you 7 minutes bar. Why?
So just like my dog just
This
said.
nigga wanna he clout chasing.
Yeah, so okay. So listen to the Tory Lanez junk was very wavy. It was cool. That was some cool ass shit. I'm not a Tory Lanez fan, but I'm the rap records that he's
better leave Tory Lanez alone.
But I'm gonna tell you though, I like his music. I like the way the dude rap.
He shoot you in the foot, make a chicks tape, and people forget all about that.
Forget all about it. So, but this my thing, and dog, when I say right now, I still listen to Cassidy freestyles in the car, still right now. This nigga, yeah, old shit. Yeah. But it's like, dog, 1, 2, 3 punch, 1, 2, 3 punch for 7 minutes. 1, 2, 3 punch. Dog, he don't rap no different.
Hey,
from 2003.
It was the beat. The beat on Perjury was trash. It was just trash. And this motherfucking plagiarism beat, it elevated whatever the fuck he was saying.
I listened to 30 seconds to turn that shit off.
Dog, you gotta listen to the whole 7 minutes, dog. He fucking it's the same shit over and over, but that beat elevated whatever the fuck he was saying. I was like, dog, this was way better. Like, why you ain't do this first time?
I'ma do this. I'ma do that. 1, 2, 3. I'ma do this. You ain't finna do shit. Nigga, you need to make some better songs.
Cassidy.
And change up your flow.
I hope you got it out your system, man.
Yeah, man. Just
Tory has he really don't have any motivation to go back and forth with you on this. That's why he gave you the few bars he did and kept it moving. Like, let it go. He borrowed some shit from you.
That's it.
And gave you a shout out for it. What did you want, $1? You want a cookie?
And you rap the same still.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You rap the same. Like, there's nothing changed about your flow. Like, one of the people like, okay, like Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, like, dog, there's been several songs where I've heard these dudes change up how they rap. They don't even rap in the same cadence. Cassidy still raps in the exact same cadence that he rapped in 2003. It is 2021. And it's like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. I don't know. And like I said, the 4 bars from Tory Lanez was very entertaining.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is. I don't know.
And he didn't even need 4 bars. All he needed.
I use your shit and what?
To say, I'll take a nigga bar and what?
Oh, like that shit was good. He's like, I'll put you in a casket. I use your junk and what? And that was it. That was good.
That's all I needed. And then the other 3 bars he gave you was
on some cool shit. Hey, this nigga gave you 7 minutes plagiarism. All right, man. You have nothing to do with your house. You need to go clock in somebody's job. Nigga.
Who he got next on Smack?
Shoot.
Or RBE?
No, he's supposed to go up against Hitman Holla. They don't see him. How'd they go?
They say Cassidy won, but it was more Hitman didn't really try than Cassidy just barred him to death.
But yeah, and the thing is, some of it is different things. Like that URL shit is crazy. It's like you have showmanship versus
I'm so
ball.
Trying to move on from this conversation.
But anyway, yeah, man. We can mix it. We can talk that battle rap shit another time.
Hell yeah. But I just want to get to these next because we running short on time.
Yeah.
But so let's take a few minutes and just discuss this because it's gonna be a main topic. I don't think we're gonna stay on it that long.
Yeah.
But I kind of did want to get into like the Cougar double standard.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, so there was, I guess, a picture floating around with LaMelo Ball and his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So his girlfriend is a 32-year-old Instagram model.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm not gonna say her name. She don't need no plug from me.
Right.
And you know the whole buzz about Twitter was, dog, I hope this nigga don't end up like PJ Washington. Hey, don't be another PJ Washington because what happened to PJ Washington? Like we said last week, the girl groomed him since he was 17, got him to marry her, got him to get her pregnant, then divorced his ass 2 weeks later. Now the nigga got to pay alimony and child support.
Just like that.
$200,000 a fucking month.
There you go.
And LaMelo Ball is going to be a way better player than PJ fucking Washington.
Right.
And now you got this 32-year-old, quote unquote, cougar with her claws in her.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, let's flip that.
All right, flip it.
Did you see a 32-year-old nigga walking around with a 19-year-old girl? Let's just look at
Like
R.
what?
Kelly right now in the predicament he's in.
So it's like, what would we think of that?
I'm just saying, look at R. Kelly in the predicament he's in.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just got done talking about his nasty ass. even though R. Kelly shit goes beyond that.
Beyond that.
So look at Marcus Houston
yeah.
and his wife.
Yeah.
And they was dragging him because Marcus Houston is a couple years older than us.
That he is.
And his wife is what, 19, 20?
Yep.
So they let him have it. Now, where's the accountability for these women that, you know, first off, where's the accountability for women who, you know, the grown ass woman that when they meet they friend's child or son, he a lady killer. He gonna be a lady killer. He you know, his fine ass. This nigga's 15. You got a 45-year-old woman calling you fine.
So we
Bruh.
So we don't
Bruh,
look at it the same.
You got a daughter, right?
Right.
Imagine a 45-year-old nigga, your daughter turned
Nah.
15, talking about, man, your daughter fine, bro.
Nah.
Killer.
Yeah. Nah. Nigga, you gotta go.
Bruh. Ain't nobody 45-year-old talking
Gotta
about,
go.
if easy, man, your daughter nigga, what?
Yeah, you gotta go.
My daughter, what?
I need.
We don't talk enough about predatory old ass bitches, man. We don't.
We need to call these old hoes out.
We got to call these old nasty predatory bitches out, because and this goes beyond that shit with LaMelo. LaMelo shit just got me thinking about it.
All right.
Just like clouds in the sky last week got me thinking about motherfucking conspiracy theories. LaMelo, like, this probably ain't even nothing. He got a 30, like, nigga 19. You got a 32-year-old chick. Here's the double standard. Niggas, when we was young, we liked that shit.
Yeah, we did.
Niggas used to brag about, man, I got this older chick, man. Dog.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was gangster.
Young girls be embarrassed to say they got an older nigga.
They old enough to know better. High school chicks didn't. High school chicks like, oh, I got me a dope boy.
True.
So.
Well, all right. High school chicks, that dope boy was like 21, 22, 23.
That's true.
We talking about
old ass nigga.
Double digits older.
That's that
you know what I'm saying?
That's that bullshit.
We talking about
predator.
Damn near 20 years older. You know what I'm saying? This, like, all right. If you look at, let's just bring it to this. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, and this is a bad example because of what he went through.
Yes, sir.
But he said a wife should be half your age plus 7 years. Right? That makes sense up until you get a certain age. Because if you 50, your wife shouldn't be 32.
So, but
if you 60, your wife shouldn't be 37.
And you're right. You're right. But you know what the thing is? But what did he mean by that? He meant that basically she should be able to have a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an old ass nigga and I'm still trying to keep producing seed. I'm trying to produce more kids.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
we know what he mean. But,
yeah.
Like, my dad was 10 years older than my mom.
Mm.
I'm 9 years older than my wife. You know, that's it's. I don't want to say it's a norm, but it's expected. Not expected. Not expected. It's a norm. It's normal. It's not. You was like, let me see. I'm 18 and she's 9 and I'm trying to get with her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
I get
like
what you
that.
mean. But the thing about it is, what you're saying is, like I said, when somebody's of age or consensual age, where you are acting as an adult,
Right.
to sit there and try to put some type of um, like a perversion to it or something like that, and that's not it. It's not that at all. But my thing is,
No, I'm talking about like the double standard.
well,
Like when we talking
like,
about
well, okay,
age
men versus women.
differences.
So it's like men can deal with younger women, who's like whatever, like Leonardo DiCaprio being in his 50s or close to 60s, getting close to 60s, and having like a 20, 30-year old, uh, 20, 30-year old like spouse, wife, whatever. And it's
Right.
like you have these older women, 45, 50, but they get them a young buck, 25, 26, still beat the brakes off them.
All right, look at it. Let's look at it this way.
Okay.
You watch Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
The old ass nigga that had the little 15-year-old wife.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That's sick as shit right there.
Yeah, but that's come with you
You
just
know what I'm
started
saying?
getting
But think about
period.
this. Think about this. This type of shit used to be the norm back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like they soon as a girl became old enough to have children, she was old enough to marry.
Right.
And these old ass nasty niggas the way we look at it now, pounced on that.
Right.
You know?
They want to be the
And
first.
some of these old ass niggas still got that mindset.
Right.
Today, it's not acceptable. Back then it was.
Right.
But when we looking at age differences, you talking about a man being 10 years older than his wife, 9, 8, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, I thought that's how it was supposed to be. Like the man was supposed to be older. So when you see an older woman going after a younger man, it it's kind of taboo.
Yeah.
And that's why when you was younger and you got all right, let's say when you was college age and you hit you a 34-year-old, that was something.
It was.
Now look at LaMelo, 19 with a 32-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
To him, that's something to brag about. And she an Instagram model, so now she's 32 that look decent for her age.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking right. So,
but that ain't the conversation.
But see, this is the thing though. Can can women exhibit predatory behavior? Like you said, yes.
Yes.
And that's that. And like I said, it's like, for instance, if it's an older dude, whatever. We're always, the thing is, there's a stigma on men as always being the ones who are doing the manipulating. But there is a flip side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there is no one. Like I said, this is my thing. There is no moral high ground between men and women. There is none. The thing is, like, in view or in plain sight or the way the media is, it's just always, we're down here, we're not shit.
Right.
We're not shit, and the women is this glorious vessel that needs to be treasured and upheld. And then how dare you say anything to let this hoe know that, hey, you need to come back down to reality and know that your bullshit is not gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? And that's the craziest thing, man. And it's like, is that 32-year-old showing some predatory behavior? Guess what? I'm old as shit. I'm an Instagram model, which you might be making some kind of money. Mm-hmm. But LaMelo Ball is a cash cow.
Right.
And if I get pregnant,
and that's the thing that it's like,
there we go.
We not like nobody's saying anything about that.
Yeah. So I mean, just
being a cougar is being a cougar. Being a cougar, most of the times when you think about a cougar, it's a middle-aged, middle class woman that's just
Still in her sexual peak.
Is having a fling with a young dude.
Yeah,
That it really don't mean nothing. She just
getting her rocks off.
Stella getting her groove back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga he's not rich. It's the pool boy.
Yeah.
Some Sex in the City type shit.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of
what
was it? TV? Not Real Housewives, but
you're right though. You just right.
Desperate Housewives type shit.
Yeah, and that's the real shit. So it's like
but when you talk about
mm-hmm.
grooming, nigga, all the shit that again
PJ went through, yeah.
No, I'm talking about all the shit that R. Kelly's going through right now. Grooming is part of that shit.
Right.
But when you talk about a woman, these girls they know who going to the league before they go to the league.
Oh.
They in these niggas DMs when they in college and high school.
Oh, for real. So it's like this the thing. If these bullshit ass niggas.
Now where you come at 19, now you with this nigga.
Dog. And the thing is they come and they do it and it's like everyone acts like you said, people act like they surprised. When I did security a couple times at the stadium, when you see how these women flock around there, they around that bitch like they are trying to win the lottery. Like, I'm finna have my titties out. I'm finna look like I'll bust it down right now. I suck them up. Whatever. They'll do all of that just for the sake because they want that opportunity. I want my whole lifestyle to change. I'll, do whatever.
What the girl said, they dumb. They don't wear condoms. You wanna get the bag, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Nah, see.
Like I said, and truth be told, let's keep it 1,000. That chick who supposedly said she went to going to school to be a lawyer, that Kardashian lady, is a predator. Kim Kardashian is a predator. Yeah. Yep, I said it.
Well, yeah.
She a predator.
The whole family is.
Whole family of predators.
But
people talk about they want to buy her damn lip gloss. Fuck out of here.
Predator in what? In the sense that we saying predator, or predator is just in
to the extent where
she's going after people, men with money.
I mean, it could be because you're targeting black men. You don't necessarily see no ending, no future in sight.
Right.
You're quick to get divorced.
Right.
Maybe now
J-Lo is a predator.
Well, I mean
in that sense.
Well, but it's like okay, the only thing is now is that you got your own fortune, so you're not getting no alimony or no shit like that. So you're not asking for nothing, but in the sense of the word, it's what you use Kanye to get pregnant.
Not getting alimony.
I doubt it, but she's got her own fortune.
Child support.
She's got her own fortune.
Dude, oh yeah, she do.
She got her own fortune, but other than that, if it wasn't for that, she would be. You already know they take him to the bank. So I mean, like I said, that Chris or whatever, they mama, she groomed them. She groomed, she groomed the people to fuck up. She groomed them up. Shit, so.
Yeah, so I'm still kind of lost on Kim K being a predator.
I might be hating.
Nah, you're not hating because
I might be hating.
I'm just talking about in the sense that we were saying predator, like young boys.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, because you say they're more
her
close.
Ray J was the same age.
They're close.
Kim K is our age.
I got you. Well, I mean, what's another example? I mean, J-Lo with Drake. That was a big age gap.
J-Lo was with Jake.
With Drake, yeah. Mm-hmm. Or they took a picture together. Who knows? They say they close friends. Whatever that means. That means he might have smashed and she didn't want to let him smash again.
See, I don't have many celebrity examples of this. I got hood examples.
Oh yeah,
of 45-year-old nasty ass bitches hitting on 15-year-old boys.
Oh goddamn. Nah.
Middle school teachers going to jail for having sex with boys. 12-year-old boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit, they get punished for it, but it's not no big thing like they make the men shit a big ass thing.
Oh yeah. You gotta be registered sex offender. You gotta be you're a pervert for life.
And you marked.
You marked. But like women, not so much.
Mary Kay Letourneau got a book deal. She got a book deal and a bunch of TV shows. Ain't nobody really trying to give no money. And I'm not even all right, let me stop because it sounds like I'm advocating. So I don't even like the way that conversation is going. I'm not advocating for these pervert ass men that's doing it. I don't want them niggas to get book deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. This bitch got a book deal.
But I get it.
Motherfuckers want to hear her story. Like, she played the victim throughout that whole shit. Got pregnant by the boy. Got out and they started a whole motherfucking family and all this shit. But this nigga was 13.
But the thing is, but you're right though. It's a clear double standard. And like I said again, it's just always the man. We know better. We can say no. We can overpower the woman. We can say no. We not with that shit. The woman is the gentle flower.
Fuck that.
No, that hoe could be a predator too.
Hell yeah.
Predator hoes.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna speed that shit up. Man, let's move on, man. That was good shit. We almost out of here. We got a couple more. Lizzo. Crying about fat phobic and racist comments after her song.
I heard the rumor song.
You like it?
I thought it was okay.
I like Cardi B verse.
Yeah,
I just like Cardi B though.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I like that. It's black. It's Egyptian. She was.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, I saw the video.
I just heard it.
It was cool, man. But I don't really understand if you're making it seem as though you are bulletproof to comments and you're proud of being fat and you think you're sexy.
Then what's all the tears?
Then what's the tears for? Like, I get it, you're a human being, but I'm sure with all the hate that she received, there are a lot of people that gave her some love. So, that whole, I don't understand like the phobic stuff. Like, it's like what people have fear of fat people thinking they pretty. I don't really understand. It's like they're mislabeling shit.
Hey, I'm starting to hate the word phobic.
Yeah,
they throw that shit. They throw that shit at the end of any fucking verb or adverb,
everything,
or adjective. Just this, niggas ain't scared of fat people. Fat phobic is a fear of fat, and it ain't even called fat phobic.
They're like a new motherfucking term.
It's a real term for people who are afraid of fat people. Yeah. For to say some shit like this fat phobic, ain't nobody scared of you. Nobody's scared of you, Lizzo. Nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you being proud of. It's you being so fucking forceful with people who are not interested in you. Go find someone who's interested in you.
So this is the thing.
You want to fuck Michael B. Jordan, but Michael B. Jordan don't want to fuck you.
Okay, all right, I like that you said that. But see, this is the thing. So this is where they talking about that value shit. And I'm not finna say nothing about dogs. We talking that value shit. But it's like, you know where you at. You know what your value is. Niggas who got money have more options.
Hey, Lizzo.
They don't have to do that.
There's a thing in football. There's players in football called offensive linemen and defensive tackles. Find one of them niggas.
Yeah.
They bigger than you.
They got bread.
And they got just as much money.
They got bread. Like
you ain't gotta want to fuck Michael B. Jordan.
Shoot. Because you could be in the club and you could be twerking. There's some nigga who work at the mall, wrote 40 hours a week, and he drunk off that goose. He drunk off that goose, and you can be twerking that ass, and shoot, he finna holler at you.
You said nigga work at the mall.
He gonna holler at you, and you know what? He finna feed your ass at TGI Fridays, and y'all gonna have a good time. Stop thinking that a nigga that make me, because guess what? That nigga can walk around the corner and see the baddest bitch like on the planet, and he'll be like, "Bye."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like all that crying and all that stuff, that shit is corny to me. I need to stop that.
Moving on. Man, LeVar Burton didn't get chosen as the new host of Jeopardy.
Did you see what he said?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so after the man who they did chose had to quit, he had to quit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
He had to quit. LeVar Burton, he threw like a little. They said they tried to make it look like it was like a little shot. He was like, "Happy Friday, y'all." I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, he basically is like, "Hey, y'all chose that that other man over there, and
But
he had a scandal.
the nigga that got chose, well, the white dude that got chose, he was executive producer.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think there was some bias in it. Whatever. I wasn't even watching Jeopardy.
I would have watched it when
Hey.
Lamar Burton was it though.
I'm just going for everybody black.
I'm
I
going for
just
everybody
want
black.
everybody black to get theirs.
That's it, man. I fuck
Even
with
if
Lamar
I
Burton.
don't watch Jeopardy that much no more. It comes on at 7:00. You know what I'm doing at 7:00? This shit.
This what I do, nigga.
Shit.
I'm outside.
Everybody trying to turn the TV on to Jeopardy, dog.
I got the confidence of Jadakiss. Fuck out of here.
Yes, nigga. Yes. Yes. Oh, Sha'Carri Richardson racing tomorrow.
Oh, and I'm watching, and she's going against the other fastest woman in the world.
Shelly Ann Fraser-Price.
Let's go.
Elaine Thompson-Herah.
Let's go.
And Sharika.
Let's go.
Jackson.
Let's go.
And Tiana. I never remember her last name. And Brianna Williams.
Let's see what
she racing all 4 of the Jamaican chicks.
Let's go.
She racing Marie Jose Talou. Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all talking about the Olympics. Nigga, this the real race.
Fuck out of here.
This, yeah.
The Prefontaine.
Yeah, I'm watching that shit.
All day.
J.R. Smith is enrolling. Well, he already enrolled at NCAA. He's trying to play golf.
That nigga, dog, let me tell you something. That nigga will just have whatever documentary they have on that nigga, he's gonna be like, this is a retarded ass person.
For wanting to play golf?
For trying to re-enroll, nigga, you don't have to
You can re-enroll. What's wrong with him re-enrolling? He ain't graduate.
Oh, well, he ain't graduating. Okay. Well, I guess you can do that if you got some kind of whatever left. Shoot, nigga. That nigga just join a country club and get lessons.
Well. No. He re-enrolled, but he's petitioning to play. He's not taking lessons. He's petitioning to compete.
Yeah. Like,
what do you need to take lessons for?
Well, I mean, what's the point?
He already know how to golf.
Well, I just say, what's the point?
I mean, it's an extracurricular activity.
Well, live your life.
He can't play golf?
That nigga goofy, man.
For wanting to play golf? He might be the next Tiger Woods.
He might be. All right, sometimes I be drinking a little haterade. Man. That nigga a clown, dude. Nigga walking around with Henny bottles and shit. That nigga's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't got shit to say against JR. But
Yeah. Live your life, dog. Don't join the Lakers.
No, don't join the Lakers. Yeah, we done?
Maybe.
Yeah, we done, man. We done. I can get you out of here, dog.
Yes, sir.
This is dope. This ain't the Black-owned business feature, but I have it in the Black-owned business feature section just because. So it's black dude Nicholas Perkins purchases the Fuddruckers brand.
Yep,
he
I saw
bought
that
it from Luby's. So now Fuddruckers is a black-owned business.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And it's other people got franchises, but the actual brand is owned by a black man. That's dope. And I'm looking for my black-owned business feature that I actually had.
Hell yeah. Hey, shout out to him, though.
I got 2 of them. Got 2 of them for you. Yo, it's a card company called Greek Street. Black-owned cards, greeting cards. Like they have Martin-themed ones. Matter of fact, here, let me just show you. They got this Will Smith one, the "You Are My Sunshine." Look.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they got that. They got Outkast. I apologize a trillion times if you sorry to somebody.
That's smart as hell. I hope they got clearance on using people.
Hey, auntie. Image. They probably got to work that shit out.
Yeah.
But that shit dope. And then the other one, it's called Tote and Carry. I'm gonna try to whisper this because I don't want to say it loud because this the company I went to give my wife anniversary gift. But since this episode ain't coming out till after the anniversary, I can say it on the podcast, but she won't hear it until after. But yeah,
cool shit.
It's a designer bag company, black owned. Excuse me, black owned. Real dope shit. They got the tote bags, they got little purses, they got wallets, all type of shit. So check them out. Greek Street is at Greek Street, GreetStreet. And then Tote in Carry is TOTENCARRY. Y'all check them out. And we finna get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
And as always, y'all, please do everything you can to buy black. And what we really need to be looking at doing is switching up to not just buying black, but investing. Like if you have toilet paper, you go to the grocery store, get your toilet paper, you buy Brawny or whatever the toilet paper, soft. Make the switch to a black-owned brand and just continue to buy that. You have a black-owned laundry detergent company who will likely feature in the future. You use Tide. Try the other one and then make the switch. We need to be trying to figure out how to make the switch to using these black-owned products and just continually using them. So now we're finna get up out of here, man. My dog already said it. Live your life with the confidence of Jadakiss out in these streets. You that damn confident, can't nobody tell you shit. Top 5 dead or alive.
Hey, that's right.
Yup. Living love like it's your last. Living love like it's all you have. Like we always do at this time. This has been the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
We out.